Okay, this is just a video on how to take out the battery in an A1502 model MacBook, or A1398 is also very similar. So these are the 2014-2015 Retinas, and the battery is glued in. So what I've done here is I've just used the P5, that's the Pentalobe 5, not the T5, to take off the back screws of this cover. I've removed the back cover, and I've also taken off the shielding for the trackpad cable, which comes off with a T5 screw, and that stuck to the battery but peels off just like so. I've also undone the T5 screw in the very corner here and unplugged the battery. So at this stage, the next step is to take out the speakers. So we'll just undo these two here. Three. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, this cable's going to be in the way as well. That's one speaker out. And we'll take out the other speaker and come back in just a second. So the other speaker here, the connection is right here. It comes off from the top, and then this speaker will just come out. So you will notice that I've got the screen open like so, and you can do the same, or alternatively take off the screen. I like to do this because when removing this battery, I'm relying on isopropyl alcohol, so I don't want that going through the trackpad and coming out on top of the screen. So I hope everything's nice and visible there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take some credit cards. These are just older Seuss gift cards. I've taken out a bunch of these, and I found the best way to do it is just getting a card underneath like so, semi-underneath like so. Take a little bit of your alcohol, and then just pour a tiny little bit, or spray a tiny little bit onto the card, and that'll leak underneath here, and you'll see it starting to come through under here. Don't worry too much. Isopropyl alcohol shouldn't affect anything else in the machine. The only reason it affects the screen is because the screen has a special coating on it, and that special coating will be pulled off by the alcohol, and that's only if your special coating hasn't already come off by itself, because the A1502s and 1466s tend to do that. So now you just work your way under like this with the card. Make sure you don't use anything metal, make sure you use something plastic, and then eventually you'll see that these cells will come free. There we go. So that's those two cells free. So we just repeat the same process here by sticking the card under here, and the same process over here by sticking the card under here. Now when you go under this center section, you're going to see under here, this is your keyboard cable, so you want to be careful of that. But there's a metal panel here, and you want to go over the top of the little metal panel, but underneath the battery. A little bit of alcohol here. And then you sort of want to just, sometimes it's a lot easier, sometimes it's a little bit harder, but you just want to slowly work it under there. If it feels like it's not giving, just get a bit more alcohol in there and just give it a little bit of a wiggle, and just keep doing this all the way. A little more alcohol on this side. we go. Now these center ones are free. So we have this side free and this side free. Now finally let's just free up this side here. A bit more alcohol. Sorry, I'm trying to do this on an angle that works for the camera without bumping it too much. One's a bit tight, so I'll just put a bit more alcohol in there. Just work it left to right, left, right, left, right, until you feel the adhesive come up. And that's it. So now they're all free. The battery should just lift up. Still got a little bit of stickiness going on in the center part here. Just keep cutting that adhesive with the alcohol covered plastic, and there we go. There we go. Now we've freed the battery. As you can see, it's not a very robust battery. Just hangs on by these plastic things. But now it's just time to clean up all the leftover alcohol and adhesive, and then replace the battery. Thanks for watching.